Okay, Mrs. Harper, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, basically, I am leaving Mr. Harper because I have reason to believe that he's been involved with other women, and we have 2 children. We've only been married 2 years,
Okay.
and I'm devastated.
All right. How old are your children?
They are 2 and 6 months.
Oh, you have little babies.
We do.
Okay.
We do.
All right. So you said you have reason to believe. What do you mean by that?
Well, we're in the pool business. My husband, soon to be ex-husband, is in the pool business, and he's going out to these pools after they're finished. I mean, these women are in their bikinis. They're laying out. Why does he need to be over there? He's saying that he's just servicing. I don't know what he's servicing.
Servicing the pool after hours?
That's a good question. So, yeah, I mean, I looked at his phone one day. I mean, it was just because I needed to check on something because I'm in the business too. I'm the secretary.
Okay.
And there's these women, these customers that are texting him. And I mean, I can't even repeat what some of these texts
The customers that are in the swimsuits?
So they're the women of these pools that have been put in, and they're texting him long after the pools have been put in.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what are you seeking here today?
Well, basically, I just can't bring my children up in this kind of situation. And I basically want to leave with the children. And, he makes a lot of money. Our business makes a lot of money.
All right, let's step into this courtroom where Judge Vonda is hearing a very tense family case. A marriage is falling apart and both sides are walking in with serious accusations and money problems.
But when I leave, I'm not going to have that. So I need to keep the lifestyle that my children and I have had. They go to private school, and we have a nanny. And so I need to continue that so that their lives aren't disturbed. And we live in a house, $500,000, and I need to maintain something similar so that it's not a big adjustment for any of us.
Okay, let me ask you a couple of questions. Private school, do you all pay tuition for that?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. How much is it? If you were to break it down monthly, because I know tuition sometimes isn't a monthly thing.
It's about $1,800 a month.
$1,800. What kind of private school is it?
It's a good private school.
Oh my gosh. They teaching the baby how to drive?
Well, the baby's not there yet, but he will
Well,
be.
the 2-year-old, right?
Well,
That's still a baby for $1,800.
It's a tuitional, I mean, you grow with the school, so.
Does the tuition payment grow too?
No.
Oh, okay. So it stays at $1,800.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once they're accepted, they're accepted.
Okay, I follow you now. So if we were to break that down monthly, that's about $150 a month. What about the nanny? How much does she cost monthly?
I mean, he pays most of the bills, so he can probably answer that better.
Okay. Have you already started looking at other homes, other apartments, or anything like that?
Yeah, there's a couple other homes in the neighborhood that I'd really like to move into. I think that would be the least disruptive to me and to the kids.
Okay.
So, yeah. And
would you be renting out those homes?
Basically, I would like to buy one.
Okay.
So that we can maintain the same lifestyle that we've had.
Okay.
Mrs. Harper tells the judge she wants to leave her husband because she believes he's been getting close to other women. She talks about his pool business, saying he visits clients' homes and things don't look right to her.
If you were to buy a home, the homes that you were looking at, what are you looking at on mortgage?
About $3,000 a month.
Okay.
But again, I mean, I would think he would need to pay the majority of that.
Okay. So you want him to buy you a home? You and the children a home?
I mean, I would call it spousal support. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about any other bills that you would potentially have to pay?
So I think he should keep paying for the nanny and the private school.
Okay.
And, I have been only working part-time. And of course, I would not want to keep working in the business with him and these customers who are still coming around. So I would have to find a job, and that could take a really long time. So I would think he should pay everything until I find something where I can work part-time.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
Well, just don't believe his excuses about these women. That's all I can say.
Oh, okay. All right. Mr. Harper?
Well, there's no excuses about any of the women. I had developed this business long before we got married.
Okay.
And we've been married a couple of years. And I've worked hard to get this business to where it is. I've got a great staff. I've got a great team of crews out there working. And one of the things that I do is I go out and I make sure the work's quality work, so I can put my name on it. Do I take care of my clients after we've put in a pool? Absolutely.
Well, your definition of taking care, is it what she's thinking?
No.
Okay.
It's I maintain contact with my clients, and they contact me if there's an issue, if they've got questions.
He maintains contact.
She says she saw messages on his phone and didn't like what she found. Now she wants to leave, but she also wants to keep the same lifestyle for her kids.
And I go out and I see those clients because that tends to give me more referral business. And I'm not having to spend as much on marketing and advertising as I would if I didn't have that referral business.
Okay.
So I'll make sure I keep in contact with all those clients.
Why are these women saying that, come over, I'm going to be laying out?
They tell me whatever they want to tell me. That has nothing to do with.
So you go join them while they're laying out?
Well, I mean, if they're out by their pool, they're out by the pool. That has nothing to do with my business.
Do you join them in the pool?
No.
Okay.
I saw a picture. One of those texts had a picture of you in the pool.
I don't.
What were you doing in the pool? You were checking the depth?
I don't remember ever seeing that picture. So now I will say this. She has imagined a lot of stuff that goes on.
She has a good imagination.
Very good.
Oh,
and
okay.
she does work part-time as the secretary, but her primary job is to take care of the kids.
Okay, so you agree with everything she said about taking care of the kids and everything like that?
And she does a fairly good job when she's there.
Oh, what does that mean?
Primarily, the nanny does all the work for taking care of the kids.
Speaking of the nanny, how much do you pay her a month?
We're actually paying her probably a little less than what we deserve, but it's probably about $1,200 a month.
Okay.
And
so you make pretty good money. How much money do you make in this pool business?
Well, I've been averaging about $280 a year.
But it could be higher?
It could be.
Or it could be lower?
It depends on the market.
Okay.
He's not even being truthful about that. He makes over $300.
He makes over $300? Okay. Is that true, Mr. Harper?
No, that's not true.
So where did she get that from?
Well, I mean, it's her lifestyle. I mean, she likes going out with her girlfriends and having her lunches and having her, her spa days and
therapy sessions.
The judge starts asking about money, school fees, nanny costs, and living expenses. Mrs. Harper explains they pay for private school, a nanny, and a good house, and she wants all of that to continue.
I pay
You
for.
call your spa days therapy sessions?
No, I'm going to therapy because of what he's putting me through.
Oh, okay. You sure it's not what your imagination is putting you through?
I imagine
because he said you are imagining all of this.
I imagine he was a good guy too a couple of years ago when I said I do. So, yeah, only in that do I have a good imagination.
Oh, okay.
So not only do I maintain the house and maintain the bills and take care of all that, I also have the kids on my insurance, her on my insurance.
How much is the insurance for just the children?
$309.
$309, okay.
Yeah. And, that's important to me. I want the kids to be safe. I want the kids to be brought up in a good, wholesome environment.
Wholesome.
And she,
You're not
She
even
gives
home
everything
at
off to the
night.
nanny.
Ma'am,
and
let him speak. I gave you an opportunity to speak. He did not interrupt you while you were speaking. I promise I will get back to you. Continue, Mr. Harper.
she doesn't. She pretty much hands everything off to the nanny, and requires the nanny to take care of all that. She's got a pretty cozy lifestyle. We've got a nice house. I'd like to keep I'd like to keep the kids, with me.
No.
And make sure they're taken care of, because she's too busy taking care of herself.
All right. But your work schedule, would that permit you to have the children on a
It would be
full-time basis?
difficult, but I would see it made sure it happened.
So wouldn't it be in the best interest of the children for them to just stay with mom like they've always been doing?
Well, if mom would stay with them, yeah, I would agree with that. But it's like I said, it's primarily the nanny.
But you're paying for the nanny, so it would be the same difference if you were to have them. Well, no, they would be with the nanny more if they were with you.
Possibly.
Mr. Harper responds and says his business is real work, not what she is suggesting. He explains he visits clients for maintenance and referrals and denies doing anything wrong.
So you could potentially be paying the nanny more if the children were with you. Yeah, I don't think that's good for them. Ms. Harper, I have a couple of questions for you. What is your educational background, if any?
Yeah, I'm very proud to say that I got my GED.
Okay.
Yes.
That's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you were going to say something else when I asked you not to interrupt him.
Oh, well, so he's saying he wants them to have a wholesome lifestyle. Like, give me a break. What's wholesome about going to these women's houses, when he could be at home at night? So it's not always during the day. He's not home a lot
I'm not
night.
at women's houses every night or anything like that.
But some nights, huh?
No, not even some nights. Occasionally it happens. And their family is there as well.
So your customers call you at night for pool maintenance?
No, they'll call me at night.
Is that what you're telling me here today?
No, they'll call me at night to ask me questions about referrals, about maintaining the pool, things like that.
At night?
Sure. Usually when I go over at night, their families are there too.
How late are we talking at night?
Oh, 9 o'clock.
Okay. That's not too late.
It makes no sense. Wholesome
Well, I agree
family.
with that. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, a wholesome family. We would have dinner together. We would be at home. We'd be reading to the kids, playing with the kids, putting them to bed.
Should have fixed dinner, but yeah.
Ooh, so you don't cook?
Well, we have somebody for that.
Oh, so you all have a chef too?
Well, we usually have food brought in, either I come home with dinner or pick something up, but yeah, kitchen, no, that's for snacks.
Oh, okay. Well, this is what I am going to do. I definitely think that your wife has grounds. She's eligible to receive some sort of spousal maintenance, especially if she no longer wishes to remain in the home with you. Had she wished to remain in the home, this will probably be a different type of situation. She may still be entitled to some spousal maintenance, just probably not as much. So what I'm going to do is to order you pay spousal maintenance.
The arguments continue as both sides disagree about what really happens during his work visits. The judge also points out that most childcare is actually done by the nanny, not the mother.
To your wife, and it's not going to be anything that's, forever, ma'am. I just want you to understand that. It will definitely be a temporary situation, at least to get you on your feet so you can look for a job, find suitable living arrangements for the children and everything like that. So first, let's start with child support. You said your yearly income is about $280,000 a year. So that would put you, even if it's at $300,000, ma'am, in Texas, he caps. So his gross would be based on $12,325.35, which would make his net resources $9,200. Now, sir, are these the only two children you have?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So $9,200.
Supposedly.
Well, that has nothing to do with me. We can review that at a later date, but as of today, that has nothing to do with me. So when we look at your income, that brings your net resources to about $8,891. You have 2 children. So if we multiply that by 25%, that brings your child support amount to $2,222.75. Now, your wife testified, and you really didn't disagree with her, that you testified about the nanny costing $1,200 a month. I'm going to order that you keep paying that. The private school is $1,800 a month. I'm going to order that you keep paying that. Wife also testified that the mortgage potentially for the next home will be about $3,000. I'm not going to order him to pay all of that. I'm not going to order him to pay all of that because, ma'am, you will be working and you should be able to maintain something. I'm not going to have him.
Now the focus shifts to money and income. The judge reviews earnings and monthly costs step by step. Child support and other expenses start getting calculated based on the information given.
Just 100% take care of you. Spousal maintenance is to assist. It's not to help you, just live off of him for a long time. So spousal maintenance is going to be in the amount of $4,500. I gave you a credit for that $309 with the health insurance. So that brings your monthly obligation for child support and spousal maintenance to $6,800 a month, which I believe is pretty fair. I mean, you've been maintaining the nanny, you've been maintaining the private school. Nothing should change when it comes to the children. But as far as you're concerned, I do believe that part of that responsibility should be yours in terms of paying the mortgage. And I just want to reiterate, this is only temporary. So you start working, you make decent living. The children, for whatever reason, are no longer in private school, or the nanny is for whatever reason removed. He can come back and petition the court and ask for something different. And there's a high likelihood his payment of spousal support to you may be removed. So I just want to make sure I'm clear about that.
So what if it takes me a year to get a job?
Well,
Probably take her longer than that.
I hope it wouldn't take you years, ma'am. At that point, you're just being spoiled, must I say. It should not take you years to find a job. If it takes you years to find a job, that means you are intentionally not actively looking for a job. And if he comes back in here and that is the case, I will surely make sure that he stops paying you spousal maintenance. Okay? Is there anything further?
No.
You have any other questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
Okay. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
In the end, the judge orders monthly payments for child support and temporary spousal support. She makes it clear this is not forever. The support is temporary, and the wife must look for work to become independent.
Okay, Mr. Ward, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
All right, now, let me just kind of cut to the chase of the thing. I was engaged to the mama of his child, and we were just having a good time, and it was really getting ready to have a wedding, and the reception at Genghis Grill and everything was all set up. But unfortunately, she had fallen ill. COVID had got her, and then all of a sudden one day, she's just gone.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but I mean, I had to take little Malaysia into my arms and try to explain things. I call her my little bit, because we just kicked it off right away. I'm talking about pretty much on the first date that I went on with them, because she brought her with her on our first date, which makes a lot of sense. And we just have been.
And Malaysia is the child?
Yes, ma'am.
How
Yes,
old is Malaysia?
She's 7.
Okay.
And she's one of those smart little girls where you can't really get a whole lot past her. She's going to call you on your stuff.
Okay.
And that's what I appreciated about her. That's why we clicked so well, because her mama was the same way.
Sounds like a good kid.
Well, yeah, she's wonderful. I mean, she's on point with all of her schoolwork. She loves doing her homework. Our thing is to watch some Schoolhouse Rock on YouTube to let her know how the old school did it and everything. And so we, our favorite hangout is the Sesame Place. She loves to go there. she saw one episode of Lego Masters, and I took her to the Lego place out there and the shops in Willow Bend and everything. So it's like, that's been my road dog. That's been my everything and all that kind of stuff.
Sounds like the two of you have a great relationship.
Oh, seriously. I mean, I just love having her, like my own child. And I feel like that she is actually my own child. I know that she only likes broccoli with ketchup, and she likes fish sticks with ketchup, and she likes corn with ketchup. I don't know what this thing is about ketchup.
Me either. I don't like ketchup like that.
I don't either. But I know how she likes that. I know that she's got to have that mood light on when she goes to sleep. I know that if I don't put those...
Courtroom doors open to a tense custody hearing in front of Judge Vonda. What starts as a normal case quickly turns emotional as the child's future is questioned. The judge calls the case and both sides step forward.
Downy beads in with her blanket that she's not going to sleep. So I do everything. I mean, I talk to the teachers. I got her on the after school program. I mean, everything that I could possibly want to do for a child, I do for her.
Okay.
And so my thing is that, I'm doing all the things that a dad would do for his daughter. And little bit in me, it's like, hey, I mean, I might as well just go ahead and say that she's mine. Because, up until the time that she and I and her mother were together, that's just the way it was. When it was with her, I was with them. So it's like, I feel like I take care of her.
Okay.
And since I figure I take care of her, then, then this cat over here, you figure that, that he's got something to say about it. When I've hardly seen him, granted, she's a child's daddy. I mean, yeah, every once in a while he'll come around. Every once in a while he'll visit her and all that kind of stuff. But he don't know.
What do you mean by every once in a while?
But every once in a while, it's like he'll come. He might honk the horn or whatever. He might ask her to come out. She'll come out and see. And that's the one thing about her. She knows no strangers.
Okay, so you're referring. You called him a cat. I mean, what?
Okay. All right. Look.
So this is her dad.
This is her dad, yes.
Okay, so you're saying he's not doing all of the things that you're doing with Little Bit, right?
No, not at all. I mean, really,
and you know that for a fact?
Well, this is how I look at it. If he was like a real man, if he was really taking care of his business, handling his business, then I wouldn't have any room to have proposed to Little Bit's mama. I wouldn't have even a place in her radar. But the fact that I did, to me, kind of says something. I mean, come on, man. It's like,
So let me ask my question again. Okay. You know this for a fact that he's not active in her life.
Well, the one thing that I know,
okay,
is that a lot of things that she needs and that she likes and dislikes, he hardly knows half of that.
Oh.
I mean, as far as, come on. I mean, it's
sir,
like,
give me 1 second. I'm about to have him wrap it up.
Okay. Okay. Well, look. All I know is this.
The man explains how he knew the child's late mother and how everything changed after her death. He says he stepped in like a father and built a close bond with the child over time. In his view, he has been acting as the main caregiver.
When it comes between me and him, she comes to me. When it comes
that you know of.
Yeah, that I see. I mean, every time that he comes, I give them their space. But I'm looking at her body language and she's like, man, when is this going to be over? So it's like...
Yeah, because she ready to come home with her real dad.
No.
Okay, Mr. Ward, give me 1 second. Your story was beautiful. It was very colorful. And that's not to say that you're being untruthful about anything. However, I would like to also hear from Dad, because as you know, there are always two sides to every story, well, really three, and the truth lies somewhere in between them, right?
I understand.
So give me a moment, and I'll go over to Dad.
All right.
Now, Dad, it sounds like, your daughter and Mr. Ward have a great relationship, but is it true these allegations he's saying about you not being very active and involved?
None of it, ma'am. I see my child every time I'm off work, and every time I'm off, I go and pick her up, and she stays with me for the whole 4 days. I work 3 days on, 4 days off, and he knows it. And when we talk to her on the phone, she says he's too invasive. He always, what are you doing? What are you doing? And he always in her face and want to know
like a helicopter dad.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Like a microscope. That's how she feels, and she don't like it. And then as far as me and my child's mother splitting up, that was between us. That was years before she even met you, so you can't put that on me.
Well, I can't put a lot on you. I mean, yeah, okay, fine. You can call me helicopter all you want to, but you were not there when her mama died, man. You weren't there to have to console her when she was crying and didn't go to sleep. You weren't there. I was there.
You didn't
Where were
even
you?
tell me. I was at work. You didn't even tell me.
See, that's the thing. You were always at work. You're always at work.
And see, here's the thing.
He describes the child's daily routine in detail: school, meals, care, and support. He insists he is fully involved in the child's life every day. The judge listens as he presents himself as more than just a visitor.
I know there are a lot of emotions going on. I usually don't let people talk back and forth to each other.
I'm so sorry.
But I do understand the
I don't wanna talk to him
underlying
anyway.
issue here. Especially with, your fiance passing away. I definitely understand that. I am just trying to get some clarity here because according to the paperwork that you filed, Mr. Ward, there is a court order in place.
Yes.
And it names your fiance as the custodial parent and dad as the non-custodial parent. And you are essentially trying to modify this order.
Well, yeah, because essentially, to me, I became the custodial parent.
Okay.
And
you understand how you feel is not what the law says, right?
I do understand that. But
Okay.
Your Honor, the one thing that I do know is that the custodial duties I have taken on, and I know it's not by emotion, and I'm not even just talking about emotion, I'm talking about my actions. The teachers know me. The teachers call me.
Hold that thought. The teachers know you as well?
Yes, ma'am. Now granted, he lives closer to the school, so he's up there just a little bit more than me, but anytime they call, I stop what I'm doing and I'm on the way.
Okay. All right. It sounds like he's pretty involved. And tell me some things you and your daughter do together.
Well, I take her to piano, I pay for her piano lessons.
Okay.
Some days when I'm off, I take her. He takes her other days. I pay for her to be in karate class.
Okay.
We go to Six Flags together. We go to skating together.
Okay.
I try to teach her how to bowl. We have fun. We go to my mom's house and I drop her off. And she enjoys spending time over there mostly.
All right. So she has a good relationship with grandmother. It sounds like this child is just well loved all around with both sides. I mean, is there any chance of the two of you trying to get along
Not
to
at
make
all.
it work for?
The biological father responds and disagrees with everything said. He explains that even with a busy job, he still provides and spends time with his daughter. Both men strongly clash over who is truly more present.
The
She wants to
best
be
for
at
your
home
daughter?
with her dad, but he keeps saying, oh, she needs to be here, and my child's mother is no longer here, so I'm trying to get him to court to get full custody of my child.
Okay.
All the way. So that's how that's gonna end. You're not gonna be around too much longer.
No, man, no. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. No.
Well, neither one of you are going to talk to each other like anything anymore. I'm ready to make my ruling. I've heard what the both of you have to say. I understand that dad is pretty involved with the child. He's paying for teaching her how to skate, paying for karate. She has a great relationship with her paternal grandmother. It sounds like dad wants to be a part of the child's life. I also understand, Mr. Ward, your heavy involvement with the child. You know, you have a nickname for her. You all do things together. You know, she loves ketchup. You know all about her nightlife and her sleep routines and everything like that. However, that does not negate the fact of what the law says. The child was not left with you by dad. Her dad is still alive. Sounds like he's very active. Doesn't sound like he, is a deadbeat parent by any means. He is making the expenditures that any parent would do. And he also said he's trying to petition the court at some point to get sole custody of his daughter. So based on that, I have no other choice but to dismiss your claim because you do not have any grounds to be petitioning this court for child support. Is there anything further from
No.
either of you?
No.
Ma'am, I'm very happy with the
No.
verdict.
Okay. All right. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are
Suck it up.
dismissed.
Thank you.
What?
In the end, the judge focuses on legal rights over emotional claims. She acknowledges both sides but confirms the biological father still holds custody rights. The case is dismissed and the current custody arrangement remains.
Okay, Miss Mercy, you're back.
Yes.
What's going on?
Well, he's here.
Okay, all right.
How you doing, Your Honor?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing well.
Good. Thank you for showing up for court.
Thank you.
This time.
Yeah. Listen, he showed up.
Okay.
Regardless.
I'm nice. It's a good day.
He showed up. He's here today. He's going to have his opportunity to have his day in court just like you did, okay? Now, let's go. What's going on?
He just really doesn't like the child support payments. I'm still having a hard time getting a hold of him. We discussed visitation and like shared custody. He's not picking the kids up on his days, but he's out on social media, story going wild.
Okay, so why are you back here today? I guess I'm a little confused. Are you trying to make him pay more?
Yes.
Okay, the last time you were here, you brought in some receipts that really didn't prove that he made more money. What do you have today?
Okay, so yes, I do have some proof about his income now. I knew he wasn't gonna give that proof to me, so I catfished him. And I hit him up under profile Marissa. You remember Marissa?
No, I don't know the Marissa.
Oh, okay. You had a lot to say to Marissa. So, Your Honor,
wait a minute. So you created a fake account by the name of Marissa, and he was telling Marissa how much money he makes?
he fell for the bait.
Isn't that illegal, Your Honor?
Which part?
All of it.
No. We'll get to you in just a second because I have a lot of questions just based off of that. Marissa. So allegedly, he told Marissa all of this information about how much money he makes. Are you sure it was actually him and somebody wasn't using his account?
No, it was him.
All right, let's dive into this case as the courtroom opens with tension already in the air. The judge quickly takes control, setting the tone for a serious child support dispute. What starts as routine soon turns into a deeper financial argument.
How do you know?
Because he protects that phone like his life depended on it.
Okay.
I have assistants, Your Honor, that run my social media account.
Okay. 1 second. Now, what do you have?
So I thought he made $20,000 a week.
$20,000. I remember that you said he made $20,000 a week, and I thought that was a bit extreme for a baker.
It was. It was a little extreme. So he actually makes $4,000 a week, and I've got that proof right here for you.
Okay. All right. So that's an additional, if true, it's an additional $16,000 a month. Let's look through here. Okay. And you're wanting an increase of his child support. You do this much talking? Hold on, I get to you in a minute. I get to you in a minute. So you want an increase of his child support based on these captions about 4,000. Oh, he actually said it. Okay. Again, allegedly, because he said he has an assistant. So let me make sure I write this down. 16,000 additional to the 60,000 that you already said he makes. Okay, all right. The 60,000 a year is 16,000. Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him? Because you were here the last time, so I heard a lot of what you said, and I have my notes here in front of me. I really want to hear from Dad.
Yeah, I do too. Since he decided to show up today.
Listen, he showed up. Again, he showed up.
You're right.
Didn't we have this conversation?
You're right, he's
when
here.
You were here the last time when we talked about you being petty. Y'all wrote it down.
Very petty.
Little bag. Yes, we're not going to be petty today. We're going to give him an opportunity to speak because he wasn't here the last time, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, sir, would you spell your last name for me?
Yes, Your Honor. Cotty.
All right. Is it Cotty?
Cotty.
Okay. Mr. Cotty.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your
What's
Honor.
going on? What's going on?
The judge confirms the children mainly live with the mother. That alone decides who receives child support. The father's responsibility becomes clear right from the start.
when I'm asking that question, I'm not looking for, what happened in your relationship and went wrong. We've already established that. There's a court order that says you're supposed to pay $768 a month, okay? So I do have some questions about that in addition to this new evidence that she brought in. Now, you said an assistant uses your account. Tell me about that.
Your Honor, I'm a local rapper. That's how I do shows and stuff.
Okay.
Concerts, YouTube, my Spotify, that's how I make my money. It all equals out to about $60,000 a year.
Okay.
As an organization, we have a label that I created back in the Gap, and we do fundraisers on the weekend. We do like bake sales, and we sell baked goods. That's not taxable income because I was trying to tell her that's for the business. That's not for me personal.
You do more baking than just on the weekend.
It's my business.
Excuse you.
It's I'm sorry, Your Honor.
One second, Mr. Cotty. Excuse you.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. Okay? All right, give him an opportunity to speak. He let you speak.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, so we bake goods, and I wasn't aware that this is Marissa, but
So it is true. You were talking to Marissa.
well, I see my messages, but I have an assistant who runs my account. I can't be doing those day-to-day things. I got other things that I like to tend to throughout the day.
All right. So this additional money that are on your captions on social media, is that you speaking or is that your assistant?
That's my assistant speaking on my behalf.
So it is true.
It's my assistant speaking on my behalf.
Mr. Cotty, you show up to court for the first time today and the first thing you want to do is waste my time.
No, Your Honor. No.
Please
no.
do not come in here and waste my time. It's a very straightforward question. If they're posting on your behalf, that means what they are posting is true. Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay. So it is true then.
Next comes income talk, where the father admits earning more but calls part of it business money. The judge explains clearly, child support is based on total net income, not labels.
You're making the additional money, but you're saying it's for an organization?
Correct. Fundraiser.
Okay. All right. So not personal.
Yes.
Is it under any type of LLC or anything like that?
Sole proprietorship.
Okay. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. He's saying that that money is not going to him personally. It's for a business.
Do you know about the label, Your Honor?
Do you know about the label?
I know that they have a name.
It's a yes or a no.
I don't know. Yes, but no.
Don't hate. Just say it.
Okay. What does that even mean? Yes, but no.
They're like a group of people who give themselves a title, but are they a legitimate label? That I don't know.
She's been to the concerts, Your Honor. Front row.
Right, but me and my homegirls, we call ourselves something and we're not a label, so.
Okay. Well, I guess, let me ask this question. Do you have access to private health insurance?
No, Your Honor, I just go to the hospital when I need to go.
Can you get access to health insurance coverage? Because right now you're reimbursing her $150 for coverage.
I thought they ended Obamacare.
Okay, so this is the way it works. That's not private health insurance.
Oh.
Private health insurance is something that you have and that you pay for every month. That's what she's doing.
Oh.
The children have to be covered.
How much that cost?
Well, it depends on what program you want to put them under. Right now, she's paying $150. If you can find something cheaper than that, that would be an option. But if not, it's best to leave the children under her health insurance plan and just reimburse her, which is what you're currently doing.
So another $150 on top of what I already pay?
No, the $150 is included in that. Without the $150, it comes out to roughly $618. Including that is $768. So if you were to provide health insurance privately for the children, you would just pay that amount, but your child support would be dropped down to a lesser amount.
Problems grow when he has no tax papers or business proof. He says he didn't know he needed them. The judge points out he was already informed through legal papers.
Your Honor, she don't even take the kids to the doctor. I'm the one always taking them to the doctor, taking them to the dentist.
When?
When they sick.
'Cause I haven't seen you in a while.
Okay, so
But you's on social media though.
do the children live with you?
Might as well say they do.
It's a yes or no.
I would like to say, well, no, but they always over there.
Okay. So the children primarily live with her, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So that means she would be the one that is entitled to receive the child support from you. And it is based strictly off of your net resources. So by your own admission, you make more money. However, you're saying it is for your business. Now, let me ask you a question. Did you bring in the paperwork from your sole proprietorship, like the tax return or anything like that, to show that this is money that is actually not taxable towards you, but to the business?
I didn't know I was supposed to bring that today, Your Honor.
All right. You got served. Did you read the paperwork you were served with?
I was at my concert. Guy handed me a piece of paper I was performing. That's about it.
So the answer is no, probably.
Correct.
Okay. Well, within that paperwork, when you're served, it tells you you're coming to court today, and these are some documents that you need to bring with you. Now, granted, everybody doesn't bring them, but that's how you would have been able to prove that the money that's been posted on your social media that you have admitted to is additional income, but it's for the business, not for your person. Because if you don't do that, it looks like all of that is going into your pocket. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, with all due respect, I ain't found my taxes about 3-4 years, so how does that work?
Social media earnings also come up, raising more questions about real income. The judge warns that without proof, everything looks like personal money. Missing tax records make it worse.
Okay, that's between you and the IRS. That doesn't have anything to do with me.
Oops.
Okay, yeah, so anywho, so this is what we're going to do. Until you bring something in here that shows this income is not yours, your person, it is for your business, Texas law says that it's a net resource. So it has to be included in your gross. Do you understand what that means?
What if I stop doing my fundraisers?
Well, you're currently doing it, right? Even if you stop doing your fundraisers, people do that all the time. You have to know, I have seen and heard that before. People will come in here, find out that the additional money that they're making on the side is going to be included in their child support, and they no longer want to do it. But guess what? You're still going to pay child support based off of it.
So I can't quit.
Oh, you can quit. It's just not going to do anything in your child support. Okay. You understand that?
I got you.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor, I don't.
Okay. Why are you smiling so hard?
Got you. No, I'm just kidding.
Got him what?
Finally to show up and take care of his kids. That's all I've been asking.
You know what? At the end of the day, he didn't have to show up the last time because you got exactly what it is that you asked this court for, and that was child support, right? Mm-hmm. Excuse me? It's yes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what you're not going to do is antagonize him. You got exactly what it is that you said you needed for the children, and that was for him to take care of his kids. Now, if there's another reason that you're upset, then let it be for that. But he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He came back to court. Even though he fumbled around with it, he eventually told the truth, okay? So you got exactly what you wanted. So why are you?
The father mentioned stopping side work, but the judge shuts that idea down. Child support doesn't change just because income changes. The obligation stays.
being mean to him? Why you being petty?
Sorry, it's just a lot of built up emotion.
Because
I
she's
haven't
single,
seen
Your
him.
Honor, that's all.
Huh?
She's single.
Oh, because so that's what it is. It's some hurt feelings because you bought that little bag.
A little jealousy. You heard what she said, talking about the catfishing. That's all we hear. How many can she keep bringing me back here, Your Honor?
The short answer is yes. As long as she has new evidence and it triggers a material and substantial change, she can.
Every month, every year?
No, a material and substantial change doesn't happen like that, right? Now you win the lottery tomorrow, that's a material and
We gonna
substantial
be back.
change.
Yes, I know.
But I really don't like that you over there smiling like that. You still like him?
No.
I can't tell.
I don't even listen to his
You know
music.
what? Y'all even color coordinated. Y'all have the same patterns on. You
Think she's
both
spying
have
on me, Your
black
Honor.
shirts.
Oh
Think
my
she's
God.
spying on me.
What's that about? Is there something you all want to tell me today?
Go ahead, make your confession.
I don't
Since
have
we here.
anything to say.
I don't
Thank
know,
you, Your
Judge.
Honor.
I take good care of my kids, Royce and Rose.
Well, all I say is this. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, that's it.
And I got 3 other kids.
Oh yeah, she did mention that you had 5 kids total. As long as are you on child support for those other children?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. So this is what we are going to do. Based on that additional income, you actually kind of max out.
I tried to tell her.
His income maxes out, okay? Do you understand what that means?
No.
All right, so that means that although he has that additional money that you saw, that does not mean you're going to get 15% of all of that money. Okay. All right, so what were you thinking his child support should have been? So I can tell you it's not that.
Emotions rise as both sides start reacting more personally. The judge steps in, telling them to stay focused on the children, not arguments. The tension is now fully visible.
I just thought a smooth 1,000 would be substantial.
You
For
thought
both
1,000?
of the kids together.
Oh, so 2,000 each.
No, 1,000 total.
Oh, 1,000 each, 2,000 total.
I mean, that'll work too.
Okay. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. I have the authority to base his child support off of that additional money, right? However, you also admitted that you know about the business. So you know that that additional money is related to his business, right?
His baking business.
Yeah, the baking business. You know that, right? So, the fact that you know it is kind of disingenuous for you to come in here and act as though you didn't know it. Because it doesn't look like you're no longer coming in here for the benefit of the kids. It looked like you just want to come in here and stick it to them and get more money off of them.
No, these kids are very expensive.
No, I don't disagree that children are very expensive. However, you can't play with unclean hands.
Toxic.
You know, excuse me.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Excuse me. Now, I got on to her about being petty. Let's not do that.
My bad. I apologize, Your Honor.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. All right? So, you can't play with unclean hands. You come in here, you say he didn't show up to court, he's not taking care of these kids, and you know about the baking business. You know that it makes additional money on the side. So this is what I'm going to do. I am not going to make him pay child support at that higher amount.
The judge reviews his full situation, including other children and support cases. Income limits mean support cannot just keep increasing. The law sets a fixed structure.
Because based on what he said and based on what you said, it's not income for him personally. It's income for his business, okay? So what we are going to do though is have you carry the health insurance. Now you said you can get access. You don't have access to it right now, but you can put them under a health insurance plan.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so put them under a health insurance plan. I'll give you credit for $150. So we'll just leave the child support alone.
Boom.
It'll stay where it is. It'll stay at the $768 amount.
Okay.
Thank you for wasting our time today.
Thank you for showing up. Had you had been here last time, we wouldn't be going through this today.
Okay,
I just got served.
Neither one of you kind of wasted my time fully being here today because he needed to show up, obviously, to get the truth revealed for what you already knew. So, you can't throw shade at him without pointing the finger back at yourself.
You right.
I know I'm right. I'm always right. Now, is there anything further? No?
No.
Okay. Anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, if there's nothing further, you both are dismissed.
All right.
Hope you don't have any plans this weekend. You're babysitting.
Babysit his own kids. Okay.
In the end, the judge keeps the support amount steady but assigns health insurance responsibility. The case closes with a warning, come prepared, or the court decides without you.
Okay, Mr. McIntosh, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I think she needs to pay child support.
Okay. Just straight like
Yeah,
that?
straight. I want to get straight to the point. I just want nothing to do with it. I just want child support.
All right. Do you really know her? You just said like you don't want nothing to do with it, like you just met her yesterday.
Well, I thought I did.
Okay, tell me about it.
Well, it started off like every other fairy tale, everything was hot, bad, everything cooking good loving. So we got a kid.
Okay.
We say, okay, so when the kid arrived, that kind of changed. Dad got put on the back burner. And, sometimes I'm not understanding. I say, what happened to Dad? You let the kid go to sleep or something. Don't just forget about me. So it was all about, I got the baby. No, put the baby to bed.
Well, you wanted to tend to the baby, right?
Yeah, what else I'm gonna do?
Well, not that much. Don't just forget about me.
I mean, it's
You forgot about
help
Daddy.
around the house. It's just
It's
all
a
about
child,
the baby.
though.
It's just all about the baby.
The baby don't
what
know
happened
better.
to baby?
Yeah, but you can't forget about Daddy.
Exactly.
Forgot
What's the
about
baby
Daddy.
gonna do? You an adult.
She forget about it. See what I'm talking about?
It's a child.
Cannot forget about Dad. And once that's a baby. That baby sleep 8 hours a day.
No, still gotta feed the baby. I gotta make sure the baby's clothed and everything. There's a lot of work to put into taking care of a kid.
There really
You an
is.
adult, so you know how to take care of
I'm
yourself.
helping.
All right, let's dive into this case as the courtroom opens with Judge Vonda in charge. A custody and child support dispute begins fast, with the father asking for support and custody changes. The judge keeps it focused on facts.
She's not doing nothing by herself. I am also helping. So once I always give her a break, so I can get some daddy time, some us time, get that back. It was great at first, but it just.
You say at first, how long were y'all together?
6 years.
That's a long time to be together.
Yeah. But
Okay.
then the baby just popped up and I'm like, she forgot about me. And so I try to, let me take care of the baby. Let me let you rest so you can start back paying attention to me.
All right.
And that don't seem.
Do y'all still live together?
That don't. No. That don't seem to.
Not anymore.
All right.
Not anymore.
Okay. How old is the child now? I'm assuming it's not a baby anymore.
The child's about 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah. Had him right off. Right. Kind of early.
Okay.
And that kind of, I think that kind of threw it off a little bit by us having a kid so early. And it should have waited a little while, but hey, baby wanted to come, so baby's here now. So
the baby wanted to come.
the baby wanted to be here. So like I said, I help out to try to get, give her a break or something. Maybe bring up some wine and cook for her every night. I don't but it don't seem to, it's just like, I guess you're going to do that after, I don't know what you call it, after the baby's here, that's some kind of phase you go through.
Okay.
Where you're not paying attention to
Postpartum.
Yeah, what you said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's serious. Postpartum is a serious thing to go through. So of
It
course
is.
it's going to be a
Nah,
disconnect.
not for 5 years.
How you going to tell a woman?
The relationship started fine but changed after the child was born. The father says he felt ignored because attention shifted to the child. The judge questions that mindset.
That postpartum is something that's terrible to go through. How you never been through it? How do you know?
Yeah, I'm waiting on that explanation too.
Please tell
Well,
me.
I don't know. I don't know. But all I know is I help out to try to, help out with the baby to try to understand what you're going through. That's why I
It's
try. That's why I
mental
take.
issues.
That's why I
That's
try
Can
to
we
take.
stop referring to this 6-year-old as a baby?
It's my
I try
child.
to take care of our child.
But you need to be able to tend to me and the child and try to understand where I'm coming from, because depression is a mental thing. You know, there's medication. Some people have suicidal thoughts. You don't even know you never even tried to ask me what I was going through or how I even felt.
She makes a good point.
Okay, I'll
So
take that.
it takes a lot. It takes a lot for you to understand where I'm coming from. You can't just assume, okay, I'm not just trying to tend to you. I have to tend to my mental health and my child. That takes a lot of work.
But I can't read your mind. I don't know.
But you never tried to even talk to her, try to understand me from that point.
Did the two of you come here to waste my time?
I mean, he's the one that called it in here. I'm just here. I mean, he obviously wanted me to do something.
Obviously, and I'm just trying to get to what
He's
that
wasting
something
both of our
is.
times.
I want full custody and I want child support.
How you
Okay.
gonna get full
The
custody
child
without
live with
taking
you?
care of the kid?
It's kind of between right about now. But I think I could take care of him better since she can't keep a
I've been
job.
with the kid longer, so I mean, I'm not working right now, so I'm at home with the kid all the time.
So if she not working, she behind bars.
Wait a minute. Behind bar.
Yeah,
wait
yeah.
a minute, Mr.
I agree with
McIntosh.
that.
Let me move over here to her so I can
okay.
hear her side of the story. What is this behind bars?
Talk turns to stress and depression from the mother. She says caring for the child was overwhelming and affected her mental health. The judge notes there's little communication between them.
Well, because of how he's been feeling, okay, he's been feeling neglected because I was having issues with depression and taking care of my kids. So he decided to step out. So, you know, me and my girl did some digging and I found out he stepped out on me. So you know what? I had to find out where the girl went, where she worked at.
So you went and found his
sure
new
did. I
girlfriend
worked her butt.
He did
I
not
sure
have to
did.
jump on her.
while she was at
I
work?
did. Because he's not
Ooh.
about to play me after all this stuff I've been doing with his kid. He's not about to do that.
That's a little ratchet.
Yeah,
No
so
reason.
I did. I did.
There was no reason.
There's nothing
That
else
was
I can
uncalled
do.
for.
I did it.
So you have a case pending on you?
I do. Unfortunately, I do. But you don't cheat on me after all this work I've been putting in taking care of your child. You gonna cheat on me? No, it's not gonna fly.
Oh.
Well, what happened to the depression? What happened to all that? You
Oh, it's
what
in there.
happened to all that?
That's
You
one of the
gonna fight.
side
You gonna
effects.
fight my new
though.
girlfriend.
That's
but
one of the side
what was the
effects.
baby while you
though.
fighting?
That's one of the side effects.
That's a great
though.
question.
Yeah,
What
you
was the
fighting
baby
with a
while
baby.
you were fighting?
Because I'm upset. I'm mad, and then you're not even
Y'all
trying
have
to
me
make
saying,
me
baby,
feel
what
better.
was the
What
child
was the
while you
child
were
while you were
fighting?
fighting my girlfriend?
Oh, that was taking care of my sister was watching the
Your
kid.
sister?
She was.
Was she in jail with you?
No, she was watching the kid, and she bailed me out.
Oh.
She was there for me. You
Her
weren't.
sister bailed her out.
You were there. She was there
sister
for
was
me.
there
So I
for
guess
her,
you talk
you
to your
weren't.
sister. You won't talk to me.
Because you
can
don't
talk
even
to your
try
sister,
to.
but you can't talk to
You don't
me.
even try. I tried to talk to you.
It seems like you guys can't really talk to each other without getting into
Obviously
it.
not, because you don't even try to listen to
I
me.
go back to
No.
my original
Yeah.
question. So who does the child stay with majority of the
Me.
time?
He stays with me, Your Honor.
Okay, so you said that the baby was better off with you because she has a assault case.
She got a assault case.
But she didn't
can't
do it in
keep a
front of
job.
the-
She can't keep a job.
How
Okay,
can I
what do
keep
you
a
do
job
for a
and I'm taking care
living?
of the kid?
I'm in the entertainment business.
What does that mean?
I produce.
Yeah, he
What are you
producing, all right.
producing?
I got several artists I'm trying to produce right now in the music business. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, late night.
Custody is challenged as the father asks for full control and child support. He claims she is unstable and not working, while she brings up cheating and conflict. The kids more personal.
Okay.
Produce.
Have they already produced some music?
that's kind of iffy right now, but I think they're gonna be okay.
And what kind of money are you making?
I'm making about 85,000.
Okay. All right. And you said you're unemployed right now.
Yes, ma'am.
What happened to your job?
I had to quit because I was taking care of the kid full time.
Okay. So the child lives with her.
Stays with me.
Okay. Why didn't you file anything for today for child support?
I wasn't thinking about it. I didn't want to be malicious towards him or anything, so I didn't feel the need I had to. So that's just where I stand on that.
Okay. Is your sister also helping you with that criminal
is.
case?
She is.
Okay.
And she also helps me watch the kid if I'm needing to do anything, like any grocery shopping or anything. She helps me.
All right. So where does dad come in?
I mean, he's rarely around. I mean, he's doing his little producing thing and stuff and meeting up with late women and stuff. You know, that's why I had this little charge. So, I mean, that's what he's doing.
It's a little charge.
I mean, It's an assault charge, but I mean, it is what it is at this point. It already happened, so.
Okay, I do agree with that. Well, sir, I'm not going to grant your request for child support today.
I am not manipulating women. You got one girlfriend and you jumped on her.
You are. No, there's
You tell the
plenty
judge
more.
about your sister.
It's
She going
plenty
back to jail.
more. It's plenty more.
Oh,
How you
okay.
know?
Well, guess what? I don't have time to hear about all of these little rendezvous today. I have other things to do, and you obviously came here to waste my time. So I'm going to deny your relief, like I said, and dismiss your case because it's obvious that the child stays with mom primarily. You didn't dispute it when she said it. Therefore, I don't have a choice but to dismiss it. And mom, on the other hand, if she comes back in here and says she wants child support, because had she filed something today, you would actually be placed on child support today.
Me?
But yes, you at that $80,000 to $85,000 range because the child lives with her. She's telling the truth, isn't she?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure she's telling the truth about the other stuff too. But that's none of my business.
No.
So, is there anything further today, Mr. McIntosh?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Is there anything further, ma'am?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
The judge checks where the child actually lives and reviews income. It stays mainly with the mother, so custody stays. The request is denied and case is dismissed, with warning about future child support risk.